Happy Father's Day, everybody. You know, I consider being a dad one of the greatest privileges I have in life. My daughter Charlie and I recently went skeet shooting out at the OK Corral in Okeechobee. Now, you need to know, dads, from the outset that both of us enjoy shooting, but neither one of us are experts by any stretch of the imagination. In fact, we are both clearly amateurs. On one particular stand, the bird was coming from a hard left and I just could not hit that target. And because Charlie had witnessed me kind of stepping behind her and advising her that she was shooting over or shooting under the bird, she instinctively stepped behind me and very quickly announced that I was to the far left of the target. To be honest with you, I was shocked that she felt herself capable of seeing the miss and correcting it, since those roles have typically always been in the reverse direction. I was very skeptical of her assessment at first, but my desperation for a hit opened my mind and I followed her lead. Within 2 shots, she had me aiming so far right of the target, I just knew I'd never hit the bird, but I figured I'd humor her nonetheless. I followed her lead and you know what happened. I began hitting the bird. Not just hitting it, but hitting it consistently. Wait here just a minute. I've been shooting much longer than she has. Even though I'm certainly an amateur, I'm better than Charlie. I'm older than Charlie. I'm wiser, I'm more experienced. I've been doing it longer. I'm the dad here. How can it be that a kid can take a few steps back from where I am, stand behind me, and look where I'm aiming and correct my shot? All I can tell you is that it worked. And then it hit me. In life, it's amazing how clearly you can see how far off target someone is from just a few steps away. Have you ever had a friend who is making terrible decisions, all the while thinking he or she is going to hit the happy target dead center bullseye? Have you ever been so close to something that you had a hard time making out which direction you should go or what you're even looking at? Confusion can set in. Have you ever seen a kid sitting so close to a TV that they can't possibly see the big picture or the whole picture, let alone clearly? Have you considered being open to a little insight or advice from someone close to you, just a few steps away? In this case, Charlie took the steps needed to gain insight. She took the subsequent risk of sharing her insight. Fortunately, I was then open to receiving the advice, and what came next is a happy shooter dad who was hitting the target and a happy advisor daughter who enjoyed knowing she helped her dad see what he couldn't otherwise see on his own. Is there something you can see someone around you doing, a direction you see them going that is clearly wrong? Should you take the risk of tactfully expressing what you see? Perhaps you're on the other side and you're the one clearly missing the mark. Would you, could you, should you consider asking those close to you for advice as to what they see? You know, on Father's Day, I'm typically always reflecting on my responsibility to help my kids hit the mark. But on this Father's Day, I'll be reflecting on how my kids can actually help me hit the mark. And of course, I'm not just talking about clay birds. Hey, where was it I read, "And a little child shall lead them"? I hope this has helped spark a thought that you can apply to your life, and I hope you'll repost this HOGCast on your social media and invite your friends and family to subscribe to HOGCast by texting HOGCAST to 67076. And I'll see you very soon on the next HOGCast.